Hey y'all, Kimiko, Pretty Girl Trucker, coming back with another video. Alright guys, so continuing on from yesterday when I was at the lumber yard. Now I'm in Troutdale. I am in the terminal. And so I just weighed my load. It's the next morning. And I'm over weight. So what happened is the load, when I weighed out at the customer, it said that I was cool, I was legal, but apparently not. So a lot of times when you go to the customer, they will have their scales calibrated for you to be able to leave their facility and look like you're legal, and you're really not. So this morning I got up, I went to TA, which they're doing construction on TA over here in Troutdale, so don't go there. The shit is fucked up. I don't know if they moved the scale, I don't know what they did, but the scale is actually in the fuel aisle. So you have to go in the slanted fuel aisle to get on the scale. That shit was crazy to do that, but I did that. And so my weights, if you guys, I'm gonna show you my weights from TA. There it is. So I'm over. So Love's is right next door, and I decided let me go to Love's and do the same thing because the scale is easier to get on, and maybe something changed. I don't know, you know. So those are my weights from Love's. You guys see it? So the reason why I went over to Love's is because the scale is easier to get on, and I thought maybe, okay, maybe I was on the scale cocked or something, and that made, you know, me not weigh right. Because I know that when I left the customer, I slid my tandems, I weighed again, I even backed all the way up and did it one more time again. And when I left the customer, I was at 12,220 on my steers, 33,700 on my drives, and 33,760 on my trailer, which would have made me legal. Now I go over here and that. So anyway, I got the lumber, like I was telling you guys yesterday, but I'm in a reefer. So that alone, the reefer is heavier than a dry van, and there's fuel in my reefer. I mean, I just dropped a load. My truck is full and my reefer is full. So I'm back at the terminal. I slept here last night. Back at the terminal, and I'm gonna have them siphon out the fuel so you guys can go on that journey with me. Let's get it. I'm over here. They're gonna siphon out the fuel. That way I can move my tandems and become legal so I can run this load. Now I'm going to Idaho, so I'm going over Umatilla, and I'm also going over Cabbage. So I have the capability of burning some fuel off of my drives, but I have a scale that I have to go over in 27 miles, and according to Trucker Path, it's open. So I don't want to take that chance. So anytime you guys are weighing out and you're over gross, you can burn the fuel off of your drives, but when you're over gross, that's a whole different ball game. You don't want to take that chance. I'm sweating. So I'm gonna go around here to the shop. They told me to just come around. I wish I could take my tripod out so you guys can see the maneuver that I'm going to do in order to back up to the shop. I wish the students could see me right now. This would be something for them all to watch. But alright, so we're going to go this way. The yard jockey, he's like looking at me, shaking his head because I parked where I parked last night. He wasn't happy with it when he got to work this morning, but oh well, hell, it is what it is. Alright, I wish I could turn the camera around so you guys can see what I'm doing, but I can't. But what I had to do is I had to go around the row of trailers, go straight up, turn to the left, straighten up and back up into the dock. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I'll come back to you guys in a minute. All right, y'all. So we did that successfully. Let's get out and see what it do. All right, y'all. So let me get my little baby back there. So we're gonna get the fuel siphoned out, and we are going to then be able to move our tandem so that we are legal enough to roll. I'm gonna sit you guys right here for a minute. Alright guys, so I'm back just briefly. So I went out there to ask him what they were going to do with the fuel, and he said that they were going to, it was going to be siphoned out of my reefer and put in their truck that they have over there that they use to fill up all the other trucks or whatever they need to fill up when things are get low on fuel. So basically, there's no fuel island here at this particular terminal. So what they do is they use that fuel to fill up the reefers and stuff like that when they get low, when they're just sitting and waiting to be rescheduled or waiting for a driver to come in and grab that trailer. Or sometimes you need fuel and they have roadside assistance, and they use that truck to come and give you fuel. I know one time I was stopped at the scales, ironically enough, and I was there for like 3 days waiting for a wrecker to come to unload weight off of my truck and put it onto another truck, and I had to get on-road to come, and Swift on-road came and they gave me fuel for the tractor. So yeah, he said he's going to go ahead and put that in there. And I also had to let him know I'm going to get back in the truck and I'm going to have breakfast. But at the same time, I wanted to let him know I'm going to apply the brakes to the trailer. Because usually you don't push in your trailer brakes unless you're going to drop the trailer. Or unless, I'm sorry, you don't pull out your trailer brakes and apply your trailer brakes unless you're going to drop the trailer or you're getting some type of work done on your trailer. Or sometimes at the customer, they will require you to apply the brakes and to take the red glad hand off. So I let him know I'm going to go ahead and apply the brakes. So you are going to hear, you know, the brakes. And he said, okay, thank you. So keep that in mind, you guys. You know, if ever you have somebody working on your truck, let them know what you're doing so that your trailer or your tractor don't move while they're under it or working on it. That's just courteous. All right, I'll be back. All right, y'all, so I'm back. I had to eat something. I was hungry. It's early in the morning. It's about, I guess about 7. And so I had to eat some shit. No wonder truck drivers be eating all kind of crazy shit. We be stressed out. Shit, I had chicken this early in the morning and a damn pound cake because I was stressed. I was going to have my little regular morning little slim fast drink, but that didn't happen. Once I weighed that damn load out, I was like stressed out. I'm like, shit, I'm about to give me some chicken. But anyway, guys, so I wanted to also let you know about the weights as far as fuel is concerned. So fuel usually weighs about 8 pounds a gallon. So I had 3/4 of a tank of fuel, which those tanks hold about 50 gallons of fuel on your reefer. So 3/4 of a tank would be about 35, 40 gallons. So if I'm doing the math correctly, 40 gallons would be about 280. 40 times 12. I'm sorry, 40 times 8, about 320 pounds. And 35 times 20 would be about 200. Why do I keep saying 20? 35 times 8 would be about 230 or 280, something like that. Anyway, that's enough fuel, enough pounds for me to be able to then slide my tandems to the problem, which would mean I will pull forward, slide the tandems to the problem, one hole. That will make me legal. And then I can get the hell out of here and go ahead and run my load. So it looks like nothing on here changed except for the steers and the trailer. The steers is at 12,600. I'm sorry, 12,060 on the Loves scale ticket, 33,900 on the drives, and 34,060 on the trailer. When I went to TA the first way was 1280 on the steers, 33,900 on the drives, and 3440 on the trailer. So nothing really changed as far as the drives were concerned. It was more or less the trailer and the steers. So I'm so glad that they're able to go ahead and get this damn fuel off of me so I can go, because I ain't making no money running back and forth from TA back to the terminal, back to TA, which I'm not going back to TA. I'm going over to go back to the Loves. I'm really seriously thinking about just running it afterwards, because I know once that fuel gets out of there that I have at least 230 pounds to play with. So that's that on that. And I'm going to come back to you guys in a little bit to show you that the reefer is empty, or empty would be that way. Reefer's empty and I'm ready to roll. Alright. Alright, y'all, so we got the fuel siphoned out. Now, I'm just gonna air up my trailer. And then we're gonna slide the tandem back one notch. So, waiting for a cutout. That's where you hear it goes, meaning that you have enough pounds. Of air to be able to stop your brakes. So this is like taking forever to do. Let's see. Alright, that's that. Let me turn you guys this way. Let's go out here, pull this pin. Let's slide these tandems. Let me grab my keys so that I can mark the spot on where I want it. Alright guys, so as you can see, I now have no fuel. Can you guys see that? Empty. Alright. So now we're going to go over here. We're going to pull this pin. Hold on. Alright, y'all. So, got all that shit done. Ran the load as far as I could. I actually am going to be late for that delivery because of all the other mishaps that went on. But it's all good. So I ran it as far as I could. Got to the bottom of cabbage. Shut down. And now I'm going to sleep. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. And we'll go on another adventure and see what it do. Alright, you guys. Make sure you like. Hit the bell notification so that you're notified when I upload another video. Subscribe. Leave a comment below. If you guys ever had an issue with weights or going to the shipper, being overloaded, whatever the case may be, hit me down below, and I'll talk to you guys later. I'm going to bed later.